just like that. Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It's me, Canisports, and welcome to the new episode of the Newcastle Career Mode. I really hope you guys are enjoying the new studio. Obviously, guys, there's still plenty to come. I've seen some people comment, oh, I like the old setup more. Trust me, it's not going to be just those two black boxes behind me. There's going to be so much more to this room. I'm still working on it. I'm only at like, what, 70%? Not even 70, 60% of the room being finished. So don't you worry. This side though looks beautiful, and sadly you guys don't get to see that. So we will see all of that stuff in the future. But guys, if you are enjoying this video, I would really appreciate it if you could hit that like button. Otherwise, I'm going to do this entire video in ASMR. So go ahead and do it now. Thanks. Well, as we go into this episode, guys, let's look into the fan objectives because we have some forfeits coming in. In the fan objectives, we now have for the Almiron Who, we have to drink a biscuit mixed drink of 5 ingredients. Biscuit being our editor, he has to go ahead and give me 5 ingredients to choose in between, and basically I have to go ahead and drink it, and I know it's gonna be horrible. We had that one on the line once and I avoided it, so let's see if we can pull it off this time as well. The next one, Sancho's Revenge, is gonna be a tough one because if I don't achieve the Sancho's Revenge, I have to buy a Manchester City kit and wear it during the FIFA 20 Liverpool Career Mode in one of the episodes. That is something that I'm definitely not looking forward to doing, so I'm going to try my best to avoid that one from happening. The next one is the Grand Finale. The Grand Finale is a giveaway of 12,000 FIFA points for people out there. I might split it up in a couple sections for the 12,000 FIFA points to give more people access to this giveaway. But when FIFA 20 comes out, I don't want you guys to spend money on FIFA points, so hopefully I can give you some like that. The other one, the Youngster Takeover, is where I let friends of mine stand a few yards back behind me and take shots at me for 30 seconds with footballs. So yeah, hopefully that one will not happen because that could turn out to be a very painful affair. The next one is the Andy Lockdown. We have to buy a San Jose, not buy a San Jose shirt, we have to buy San Jose in our FIFA 20 career modes in one of them and have to play him at least 10 games. So yeah, don't want to do that. The other one is the Magpie Wall, which now has me cracking 3 eggs on top of my head as a forfeit. Hopefully you guys are enjoying those forfeits. I picked a lot of them from the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for helping out as you always do, and I think it's okay if I leave the mic over here. It doesn't cover too much, I think. So in today's episode, guys, we're starting it off against Arsenal. The last game that we played against Manchester City was outstanding. In the last episode we did extremely well against them. Then we went on to play against Anderlecht 1-3-1. Then against Norwich we got a clean sheet. We lost against United though. Then we won against Shakhtar, and now we're up against Arsenal, and then we have a huge month ahead of us before we get into the next transfer window. Some crazy transfer business could always happen. As you guys know, we have sold players for a lot of money in the past, and it could be happening once again in this January transfer window, depending on how things are going for the team. Now though, let's jump straight into Premier League football because right now we are in that first position and we want to hold on to it and we want to jump in against Arsenal and do well. Now, another thing that we have to start focusing on is obviously the fan objectives, so we have to start going after them. So, for today's episode, guys, we're going to start off by playing with a lockdown game with Andy Carroll. I know Arsenal might not be the best choice for this, but I kind of have a feeling that he might be able to tower over the Arsenal defenders. So let's hope this is a good plan. Oh, I've just seen that Arsenal actually do have Jerome Boateng. Let's just hope they don't play him. As long as I don't play him, we will be able to get some headers in. Boateng might be a tough one though for Andy Carroll. We haven't played a lockdown game in a long time, and it's about to happen against Arsenal. Andy Carroll, can you do it? Can you just remember how good you were once for Newcastle and just be that good once again right now for us. Robert Skov so far is the best man in our team in terms of assists. He is the one chasing down Henry. He has to still go for a lot more though, so hopefully in this month of December he can do very well and get himself a lot of assists. Andy Carroll though, here we go, absolutely no stamina, so what I'm going to do with him is I'm just going to stand up front and wait for the ball to come into me. Otherwise we're not going to be pulling this off. Ah, that's a good ball to Sancho. I'm not in there yet. Cross coming in. Come on, head it in, Sko. Unlucky. The thing is, though, do we have to win? No, we don't have to win. We don't have to score with Andy Carroll. We just have to win. That's the plan. Oh, that's a good cross. Boateng. He's actually in that team, and he's going to be defending against Carroll at all times. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ooh, that was a big chance. Arsenal could have easily scored the first goal in this game immediately after that decent play from them. Arsenal now down the wings with Yunus Mali. Beautiful turn, and Wijnaldum gets it away. Andy Carroll now looking for Jadon Sancho. Sancho, can he get through on him? Nah, he can't do that by himself. That's pretty much impossible. Arsenal now coming back at us once again with Aubameyang with some great dribbling. But in the end, it's actually our team going in on the attacking. Beautiful passing play. Jadon, come on, man. You got to do a little bit better there. Joelinton's pass was not really that good, to be fair. And here goes Joelinton. Joelinton, cross it into me, mate. Oh, Sancho! Oh, on his left foot. That's definitely not the finish that we were looking for. At least we're getting chances. Oh no, there they come. Please, Dubravka. Oh, what are they doing? What are you guys doing? That was very dangerous. Not the way to get the ball out of the defense, but hey, we'll take it for now. Andy, come on, play it through to Sancho. Play it back to me, Sancho. Sancho, make that run in behind. Come on, mate. Beautiful play. Sancho, cross it into me. Andy. Oh, nope. Not happening. Not happening. We get a corner, though, and this could be the moment for us. Andy. Waiting for it. Come on. Bang. Oh, no. I thought I had it. I thought I had it. That was very close. Play to me. Oh, I was about to shoot. I saw that top left corner, but the first half is over. And as you can tell, we've been trying our hardest with Andy Carroll. It's very tough to get him into a good position. My God, it's basically impossible. But the corners are definitely something that we need to work on with this man. We immediately got a chance as soon as the cross came in. Boateng was with us, but we still managed to get past him. So hopefully we can see that more in the second half. Lads, what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh no, man. Come on, Arsenal. Talking about Arsenal, by the way, Mkhitaryan has left. He has gone to AS Roma. That's not what I was looking for, man. We had a couple of chances, but now Arsenal in the second half with Yunus Mali scoring his third goal in the Premier League. They take the lead right here, and this looks like it's not going to be one of them games where we are going to be winning unless I just force my way through right now with Andy Carroll. Joelinton, play it back, mate. Oh, go on! Yes! Was he offside? Was he offside? He wasn't! Andy freaking Carroll, let's go! The man with the man bun. The Newcastle legend has been resurrected. He is back and he's scoring goals. 75 rated. God awful stamina, but he gets it done this time around. By the way, as I'm standing and reacting to what's happening, there's a comment from Uyanda Fikizolo, and he says, how do you feel by standing for around 30 minutes doing your video? First of all, I'm standing for at least an hour, so every video that I record normally goes from like, let's say 45 minutes to an hour 15. That's the normal range of me recording. But honestly, it's a nice change because I feel much more freely. I feel like I'm more entertaining when I'm standing rather than just sitting and not really being able to move. So in terms of recording videos, even when I do get my chair, I think I'm gonna be still standing recording the videos because this is a lot more enjoyable for myself, and I think it's making for a better viewing as well when you see me running around and stuff. So 1-1. Let's get one more. Come on, we can do this, Andy. We can do this. But before we do so, let's make some changes. It's time for Saint-Maximin Lookman and Ceballos. Oh, come on. What are you doing, Hernandez? What are you doing, Hernandez? He gets the ball and then he's like, yeah, you know what? I don't like football. You can have it. I'm not interested. Peace out. It just doesn't make any sense. I make my way back into the game and this is how I'm being repaid by my defense. Lucas Hernandez coming back from a 4-month injury. Looks like he has forgotten how to play football. Lookman, go on Andy! Oh man, that is Boateng. We might have one more chance here. Come on Andy, come on Andy. That's yours. Oh my god, what a terrible cross. Saint-Maximin nearly turned that around. Wow, that was impressive. And here comes Arsenal again with Brahimi, and that is an amazing tackle from Da Costa. That's what I like seeing from my defenders, man. He's like one of the most consistent ones, I have to say. Da Costa definitely is one of my favorite players I've had in this career mode. Here goes Saint-Maximin, playing it down the middle. Andy Carroll, here we go, pass it. Yes, Andy, go on Andy. What am I doing? Just pass the ball over, man. I'm playing with Andy Carroll if he's freaking Jadon Sancho. That's definitely my fault. Go on, Sko. Why are you offside, Sko, mate? You should have done better. You should have done better. I thought he was in the right position, but it looks like he was a bit too far ahead. And here is now Arsenal with probably the last touch of the game, I think. We have 3 more minutes. I don't think we're going to get the ball. And it looks like Arsenal wants to hold on to this. Or if we can get this away and we can play it through to Carroll, maybe? Here we go. Andy goes through. That's it. That's the thing. Like, the pace, the dribbling just isn't there. I was waiting for Lookman to make his run. At least we have resurrected Andy Carroll's career, but we haven't been able to win the game, which means it doesn't actually help us in terms of the forfeit, in terms of the objective. That's very unfortunate. We will have to play with the man bun for a little bit more than just now. He tried his best, but it just wasn't enough in this case. Very unfortunate situation for that man right there. Also, here's another comment coming in from Aaron Propson, and he says, Gianni, do you think Inter have it in them to challenge Juve this season? Conte, Lukaku, Barella, Sensi, Godin, do you think is that enough for a title run? Honestly, Inter do have a very good looking team. I have to completely admit, they do have a ridiculous team, but then Juve just have a better team. I think the signings that they have made could definitely help them to challenge for the title. What I want to see out of Inter is, I want to see that team back in the Champions League, getting into at least the quarterfinals, man. I miss AC Milan and Inter. I really, really do. It feels so boring now. The teams that you see are always the same in the Champions League, getting into the further rounds. And I really want to see some change and see some of the old big clubs go back to where they belong. So hopefully Inter can pull that off. Right now though, we are up in the the Carabao Cup, and someone got injured. And there's a 2-day injury for Sko, and it's a 3-week injury for Joelinton. Oh, that sucks. Pedro Porro is back though, but Joelinton is gone for 3 weeks, so that probably means for now that we bring Richardson into the starting lineup. We need him for the objectives. We need to play our youth academy players, but then again, I'm probably better off if I play Ceballos for now, because Richardson coming on as a substitute can at least run past people. His pace isn't enough to do stuff in the beginning of the game. So Joelinton is going to come off and Saint-Maximin is going to come in. Well, against Burnley in the quarterfinals, we're going to sim this one, lads, and we will have Chalov back into the team. Saint-Maximin at cam. Actually, why did I put Saint-Maximin in? I wanted to put in Ceballos because for simulations it's more important to have higher rated players, so we're going to put in Saint-Maximin down the right. Sancho and Saint-Maximin can change positions. That should maybe help for the simulation, and we can jump in there against Burnley, who have won against Spurs. Pretty impressive performance right there from Burnley. Can they actually pull it off against us? They can't. Sko is injured. Chalov comes in, taking the penalties, and he scores. It is 4-0. Palacios comes in with 2. That's what I like to see. Richardson came on as a substitute as well. Hopefully he got himself an assist or something. That would be very, very useful. Andy Carroll coming back and saying, thanks for the chance. Hey, no worries, mate. We played you for 1 game and you immediately scored, so you have a 100% record, so there's nothing to really complain about. Right now, though, we are dropping a few too many points, as you guys can see. The teams are getting closer once again. Now, up against Nottingham Forest, I don't really expect our team to struggle too much against this side because they shouldn't have high enough rated players, and obviously we are in the month of December. We're getting closer and closer to the transfer window, and I want to get into the transfer window as fast as possible. As you guys know, we love the transfer window, and it should be a good and fast way to get into it by simming through a couple of these games like Burnley, Nottingham Forest. Nothing big that we're missing out of here, but if I can get a draw away from home, that would be fine, but a victory would be very nice. Come on, lads, someone step in and score. Why are we not making any substitutes? I will never understand that. 90 minutes have passed, no substitutes on both teams, and no goals. But hold on a second, I've just realized one thing. Burnley 4-0, Nottingham Forest 0-0. 2 clean sheets back to back. Magpie wall. If we don't concede against AC Milan, people, we will have completed one of the objectives of the season in December, and that is a huge game. As you can see, Champions League group stages, if we do win, we take over that first position. This is a massive game against AC Milan, and hopefully we can come in with a good performance. Sko should be back from his injury, so let's check that out real quick. We can put Saint-Maximin over there again, and Sko should be back. And I do see him. He's 91 rated by now, by the way, which is ridiculous if you ask me. Unbelievable stats on Sko. Look at them. That is ridiculous. He is basically a perfect player, apart from maybe a 5-star week for them 5-star skills. But this is how we're going to play for this game. Palacios, Hayden, Sancho, Ceballos, Chalov, Sko. I think that's a good team. Lascelles seems a bit tired at the moment, so let's give a chance to Tilo Chiara, who is right-footed, but with a 5-star weak foot. He should do very well in the centre-back position. He is tall enough and he's good enough. Champions League football against AC Milan, another team that I want to see back to success again. I really miss the days where AC Milan and Inter were big teams to play against, man. Inter with Mourinho were incredible. I believe Diego Milito was one of their strikers who was like one of the standout players back in the day as well. I love Italian football, I really, really do. I haven't really looked into it in the past, like what? Ever since Juventus dropped down a league and there was like pure chaos in the Italian league. Ever since then, I really stopped looking into it, but hopefully soon enough they will be back, because AC Milan, as you can see, the number 7 on their shirt, they have won 7 European trophies, like the Champions League and the Cup winners or whatever it was called back in the day. I want to see these teams back at their full strength. What do you guys think about Italian football? Do you guys enjoy it? Do you watch it? Or do you only like hear of it like once a month, once every 2-3 months? Let me know. Oh, by the way, I just remembered, I think AC Milan was the team that beat us 3-1. 3-1 in my comeback episode and in the first match that I played in the new place. So we definitely have to get revenge right here. Ceballos, bang, Chalov. Oh, that could have been a perfect start. Cavani, no support, so he has to keep on running. That's beautiful passing play. Palacios, Chalov. Ceballos just waiting for the right moment to pull off the skill moves. Gonna play through. Sko, bang, stops, plays it. Go on. Yes, Ceballos. 1-0. Yes, AC Milan, but keep in mind, I believe the first game that we played against AC Milan in the Champions League group stage, we scored early with Joelinton, and then after that, we still got beat 3-1, if I remember correctly. Sko gets himself yet another assist. Nice to have him back from his injury as well. He is one of clearly the best players in this career mode throughout its entirety. Chalov, let's bring that to Hayden, bang on the volley. I just wanted that so bad. We've seen Hayden score some beautiful goals in the past, and maybe that might have been one more. John Stones, ooh, he was in the right position. I thought he could get that. There was no way. I'm going to bring that back into the middle. We go down to Hayden. Hayden. Chalov. Bang. On the volley. No, it's Ceballos again. It's Ceballos again. The man who didn't do well for me. After we bought him, he was at an 87, 86 rating. And I thought, you know what? This was a mistake. I honestly, after I bought him and played him in the first game, I was like, this guy feels very bad in the game. But now, he's scoring goals. That's what I like to see. From an 87 rated player, this is the least I expect. I need you to be consistent now, Ceballos. Keep it up. Great performance right there. But to be fair, when we used Ceballos at the beginning, I think we used him as a CDM alongside Hayden. So it's not really his fault. But now that we play him in a cam position, we can see his qualities. Ceballos gets the ball immediately. And AC Milan now struggling. By the way, we haven't conceded yet, which means we would get one of the objectives done. That'd be pretty nice if you ask me. Hakan, yes, go. Beautiful. And here we go on the counter-attack now with Palacios. Palacios, oh my god, I just ran straight into him. Sometimes I do feel like an absolute noob. Oh, Tilo. Ooh, Dubravka. Okay, that was a good chance for AC Milan. Trying to run through the middle. We're going to get that ball into Chalov. Chalov going to bring it back into the middle, hopefully. Palacios, there goes the run. Jaden, come on. Ah, I thought he had that. I thought he had the pace over the defender, but he sadly didn't. But now we got the space with Sko. Sko, Da Costa, Palacios. Palacios again. Palacios. Ah, that's not the pass, mate. That's not the pass. That could be a pass through the middle and a first time finish, but they didn't do it. They might have the chance to do so now with a ridiculous pass. Dubravka, I love you. Dubravka, I freaking love you, mate. That was huge. Huge. Guys, that is potentially the objective done. One more half left. We just gotta hold on. Just hold the freak on. Beautiful. Oh, there's some space for Jadon Sancho. Jadon. Bang, bang. El Tornado. Volley. Ah, I thought we could do that. I haven't done El Tornadoes in such a long time now. I felt like doing one right there. That's some good passing. Here we go. Go on, Ceballos for a third. Imagine him getting a hat-trick. Gonna bring that ball into the middle. Oh, that actually went through. Hayden. Deflections. Donnarumma. Good save. I'm looking for John Stones or Sko. Ceballos. Oops. Well, that didn't work out. And AC Milan now with a chance, but we won't give it to them, or will we? We actually gave it back into them. AC Milan now running through with some decent passing play. I'm just covering the passes. Or the passing lanes, I should say. The cross is coming in. Not to Cavani. Please, not to Cavani. Tilo actually doing really well in that centre-back position so far. Really happy with him. Go on, 91 Sko. 90 freaking 1, man. Palacios. Bang! Yes! Let's go! Beautiful goal from Palacios. Just as I would do it. Just like that. I don't think he even did it like that. Actually, he did. Both of his feet came off the ground, so it was an accurate representation of whoa. Can we just appreciate how Chalov just did the Matrix? Guys, look at this. Look at this. Chalov, without even knowing what's happening behind him, he doesn't even know the ball is coming at him, but he's like, you know what? The forces are telling me to go down. The shot goes through 2 defenders, and then Chalov all of a sudden decides, you know what? I'm just going to take a dump right here. Right here, I'm going to take a dump, and then we will score. Oh my god, no, don't take away my clean sheet. Please don't. Please don't. Stop them. Yes, Tilo. All right, 77th minute now, guys. We are all about that clean sheet. So we're going to bring on Rojas for Hayden. He's very good defensively. Lascelles can come in for John Stones. I don't care. And Richardson is going to come on for Ceballos. Come on, let's keep this clean sheet and we'll be done with one of the objectives. Please. Good passing here. Looking for some support. And here goes Palacios again. Palacios now. Oh, I thought I had that one covered there with that skill move. I just ran right back into my opponent. How smart is that? A lot of games that we have played have finished 3-1 in terms of results. And this might be another one of those if we are not careful enough. Sko misses his tackle. That is where it begins. Cross coming in. Clear it. We don't even clear it. Luckily, it only goes out for a goal kick. Cavani taken off. Tilo Kehrer asked to come closer. And he will. Tilo brings it back in. Down the wings we go with Da Costa. Da Costa, please. Da Costa, please get to it. This is dangerous. Castillejo scored against us once. That's some beautiful passing play. AC Milan now coming in with the cross. I'm trying to clear it. Oh! I just ripped my shirt, dude. It's one of my favorite ones as well. I just ripped it to shreds. All because of AC Milan and Koke coming in with the header. Dubravka, I don't know if you can actually get to that. It's the side netting. Oh, dude. Come on, man. Oh, that really bothers me. That really, really does bother me, you know. Oh, the game is over as well. I ripped my shirt. Lost the chance to finish the objective. What is life, man? What is life? It's a 3-1 win though, which puts us into the first position in the Champions League, so I'm very happy about that. But a ripped shirt and a missed finish of an objective gives a little bit of salt towards the end of that match. Well. We just gotta keep on moving on, lads. Joelinton hopefully will be back soon from his injury against Wolves right now. I'm expecting another good performance. Three goals scored again in the last match. It seems like this season we just keep on scoring 3. Palacios, after scoring earlier on in this episode in a simulation, scored in a game, and now he gets it done again in a simulation. Sko never really misses out on goals during simulations, and this is a tearing apart of Wolves. Once again, Palacios with 2 goals. Wow. I'm impressed. I am genuinely impressed with his performances lately. Palacios, from that centre midfield position with his 87 rating, he is on fire right now. And Sko now is on 5 Premier League assists, which is nice to see as well, because we definitely need some more to achieve the chance to get closer to the objective of Henry, the one that had 20 Premier League assists. We're 15 away at the moment, but it seems like a lot of our players actually do have assists in the Premier League. 4 for Joelinton. Hold on. Oh no, I was looking at clean sheets. There we go. Joelinton has 4. I was looking at clean sheets this whole time. Joelinton has the one that he's the one with the most assists. 4. I only have 4. That's so bad. It's been 25 games. Who is assisting? Or who is getting these goals from where? I don't get it, man. I need to do better. I definitely need to do better in terms of assists, guys. And next episode, we're up against Spurs, who are in the 2nd position at the moment. So that's going to be interesting. Ceballos, as much as I like their performance, Joelinton is a big part of this team, and he's back from his injury. So he is probably going to be lining up against Spurs, and then later on, Ceballos can come in as a substitute. But that is it for today's episode. Palacios 100% is the player of the episode. And guys, if you have any suggestions, let me know for players that you would want to have replaced in our team. So which player out of our team do you think isn't really performing to the level that he should be performing? And then we can go ahead and put him onto the transfer list in January and see how things go. But for today, that is pretty much it. Thank you guys so much. The room will keep on evolving. Trust me, you guys will be seeing a lot of different things in the background, and hopefully it will be extremely cool. I can't wait to get it set up properly. I have a few things that I need to put onto the walls. I have a lamp that I have to screw onto the wall as well. So yeah, man, I'm excited. Thank you guys so much once again for giving me this opportunity. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you are new. Take care. Peace.
Cracky.